Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday afternoon. It is a beautiful day outside, and we're ready to get some stretching in. So, if there's anything today that feels tight or any little areas that you want me to work on, feel free to drop that in the chat, and I'll add that into what we're going to be doing today in our stretch break. But we can go ahead and get started on the ground here. So, we're going to open up our spine a little bit, do some bretzel after that. So, we're going to start off on the ground. So, we're going to start off on our side here today. I'm going to start on my left side. And what we're first going to do is we're going to do a 90-90 with an arm sweep. So basically what that is, I'm going to move this closer to the edge. We're going to be laying on the ground on our side here with our knees and our ankles at a 90-degree angle. So knees straight out, feet straight down. Your knees are going to stay there just like that. And if you need to grab a pillow or something for your head, feel free to do that. But we're going to start with our arms straight out in front of us on top of each other like an alligator. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a nice big deep inhale. And we're going to also sweep our arm overhead, dragging those fingers across the ground over our heads here. And then we're going to finish with our arms in a T position. Our eyes are going to follow that hand to make sure we're also getting some rotation through our neck. And then we're going to return back to that starting position. So we're going to inhale as we sweep overhead, and we're going to exhale once we get there. And you can hang out there as long as you need. The more we do, the more warmed up you may feel. This is going to help us open up our chest a little bit by reaching up overhead. We're also opening up our spine, including our neck, which is always a good thing after we've been working at the computer all day. And let's go ahead and do one more sweep wherever we're at, making sure we're following our hand with our eyes and returning back to that starting position. And we can go ahead and once we've done that, we can flip on over to the other side. Now going on the right side here, same thing, knees and ankles at 90 degrees, arms straight out in front. And we are going to sweep that top hand all the way up and over our head, gazing past our hand the whole time and returning back to center. So we want to get a nice big deep breath here as we open on up. Feeling that stretch throughout the chest, throughout the spine. We're going to do a couple more here. Going at your own pace, whatever feels good to you, whatever's available to you today, whatever you need today. And let's go ahead and do one more wherever we're at. Opening on up, gazing past that hand. And returning back to our starting position. Awesome. So next up, we're going to stay in this position here, except for we can go ahead and straighten our legs. So we'll be on our side with both our legs straight out below us. And we're going to go ahead and do the bretzel stretch since we're already in this position. We'll make it easy. I know I did a roundabout way of getting around this morning, so we're just going to make it easy. So we're going to go ahead and take that top leg, bring it on over across our body, knee and ankle on the ground. Bottom hand comes on top of that top leg. Top hand is going to grab the ankle or foot of the bottom leg. If you can't reach that, feel free to grab a towel or something. And we're going to inhale to prepare. And on the exhale, we're going to open on up, bring in our shoulders towards the ground here. We're breathing nice and deep, sighing away any tension we feel in our bodies. We want to be nice and relaxed here. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do one more big inhale here. Slowly exhaling. You can gently release that top or the bottom leg. Come out of that. And we're gonna roll on over onto the other side here. So we started on the right side today. Now we'll be on the left side. That top leg is going to come up and over across our body. Bottom hand on top of that knee. And then the bottom leg, we're grabbing that with our top arm. Inhaling to prepare. Exhaling, laying. Trying to get both our shoulders on the ground. Sawing away any tension we feel today, whether that's in our back, in our spine, or in our quads today. Breathing into any tightness we feel. And let's go ahead and do one more big inhale here. Slowly exhaling. You can gently release out of that stretch. And what we can do is we can roll over onto our hands and our knees. And from here, we're going to do one last stretch. We're going to do a nice pigeon pose, get the backs of our hips stretched out. So we can go ahead and make our way onto our toes here into that high plank position. Oops, don't have enough room. So we're on our hands and our toes here. Core is nice and tight. We're going to take a nice big deep inhale. And on the exhale, bringing the right knee in between our hands here, placing our back leg is going to be straight on the ground. And from here, you can stay on your hands if you would like, or you can come down to your elbows, whatever is comfortable and available to you today. We should start to feel that stretch in the back of the right hip. We're breathing nice and deep, feeling our low back expand with each inhale, sighing away all that tension in our legs with the exhale. Great job. Let's go ahead and do one more big inhale here. And on that exhale, coming back to our hands, tucking the toe of the back leg back into that plank position. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So inhaling to prepare, exhaling, bringing the left knee in between our hands, back leg flat on the ground. And again, you can either stay here on your hands or bring those elbows down to the side, whatever is most comfortable for you today. But we're going to start to feel that stretch in the back of our hip, maybe a little bit into the hamstrings as well, depending on what feels tight for you today. Taking nice, big, deep belly breaths, feeling that low back expand, opening everything up in the lower half of our bodies today. Let's go ahead and do one more big inhale here. Slowly exhaling as we make our way back up to our hands, tucking that toe of the right leg. And we can push ourselves up into a nice down dog position here. You can even do a couple pedals for a calf stretch. And then we're going to walk our hands towards our feet. Slowly roll up into standing. And that will be all the time I have for this Tuesday afternoon stretch break. So thank you all for coming and joining me today. Don't forget, we do have one more live class today 4:30, abs and core with Luis. And then tomorrow we got a lot more classes coming up. We got boot camp, we got some yoga, we got a stretch break. So don't miss out on those. And don't forget to sign up for our virtual blood drive happening in June, as well as Design to Run starting next Friday. So sign up for those on our SharePoint site. Let us know if you have any questions. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.